Hi guys, Selena Walker here, naturopath and nutritionist living deep in nature here at Ysbryd y Coed, which means spirit of the trees. And I'm out in the sunshine. Now here in the northern hemisphere, we've not quite reached spring equinox yet, so we're not quite in spring, but the sun is out today. And I want to talk to you how my body is craving the sun, which means it's craving vitamin D. Now here in the northern hemisphere, there's no way I'm getting enough vitamin D from the sunshine this time of year, so I need to supplement. So I wanted to have this conversation with you about vitamin D supplementation. Now you know whether you're getting enough vitamin D from the sun. If you look at your shadow, I'm not sure whether you can see that in the shot, but my shadow is way taller than I am. It's going up the solar panels. If your shadow is taller than you know the sun isn't high enough in the sky to be giving you the vitamin D you need. So you know when your shadow is shorter than you want to be exposing your skin, so your arms and your face and your hands for 15 minutes to the sun to get some natural vitamin D. Now that's going to depend on your skin colour, your skin tone, on how well you absorb the vitamin D through your skin. And many people these days don't get that because of the overuse of sunscreen. Now we need to use sunscreen to protect us from the very, very strong sun, but it's good if you can expose your skin for 15 minutes beforehand to get that amazing vitamin D that nature gives us. Now, I know at this time of year, I am not going to be getting my vitamin D from the sun, so I supplement, and I always supplement as nature intended. So you get two forms of vitamin D, D2 and D3. Now D3 is the superior form because our body quickly knows what to do with that, because it's very similar to how our body converts the sun through our skin into vitamin D. So we make use of it very quickly. Now you can get plant-based forms of vitamin D3 from lichen, and that is how the reindeers get their vitamin D. Now if reindeers on Christmas Eve can fly around the world and have enough energy to help Father Christmas, I want a bit of that, so I'm getting my vitamin D the same way the reindeers get it. And we need vitamin D for so many things in the body. Vitamin D regulates mood, regulates hormones, helps with blood pressure, helps with blood sugar, is a massive part of the immune system. People notice a difference in their skin, and so many different things vitamin D is responsible for. Now with vitamin D, you can overdo it on the supplements if you take in very high doses. So I always like to get my levels checked by the blood test the end of the summer and the end of the winter, so I can adjust supplementation accordingly. Now I don't just want to be okay on these supplements or adequate. I don't just want to get blood test results to say I've got adequate amounts. I want to be optimized, and I talk about how you can get optimized and what levels you're looking for in a blog post, which I'll put a link to below. Now the supplements I always go for are food state and food-based supplements, and I use a company called Cytoplan where I get my vitamin D3 through food-based lichen. I'll put a link in below with a little 10% discount code for you, so you can get 10% off your first order with them. So I'm inviting you this week to recognise that this time of year in the northern hemisphere, we are not getting our vitamin D from the sun. So let's use nature in a different way and get it from the lichen. But another way you might want to think about getting it and supplementing your diet is through mushrooms. Mushrooms have been discovered that, like us, through their skins and gills, they can absorb vitamin D. So make sure when you buy your mushrooms, you allow them to sunbathe. Get them on the windowsills, get them outside and allow them to sunbathe and absorb the vitamin D. But again, I wouldn't just rely on this form in the winter. I would always supplement and get my levels checked out. So don't forget to head on over to my website, selenawalker.earth, and check out my blog post. Also sign up to my free newsletter while you're there, so you'll get hints and tips every week on how you can live a delicious life. Don't forget also to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you'll get updates from me when I put out a new video. Now I'm off to enjoy this delicious sunshine. You can see it's still quite cold and wrapped up warm, but there's a bit of heat coming, and I just want to make use of those delicious rays. Have a gorgeous week.